Hello, everyone, and hope you're all having an amazing day or had an amazing day, depending on your current time zone. So, today I figured I would do a part two of It Takes a Village. And today I'm going to focus really on the doctors, the nurses, just all the amazing people that have helped us get to where we are today. And of course, it's not just family, it's not just friends that are there for you, but it's also the people that are on the front line really saving your life. Let's put it like that, right? Because when it comes to my two girls, they definitely needed as much support as possible to get them here. And it really took a lot of research, really took a lot of downtime, a lot of constant visits, constant just repetition. Let's put it like that. And we finally found the perfect crew to support my girls, to be there for them, and to really focus on just getting them better. So, welcome to those of you guys that are new to my channel. Welcome back to my seasoned subscribers. My name is Kathy, and on Mondays I do videos all about fashion, accessories, just fun things that I enjoy doing to keep my mind off of the second half of the week videos, which are all about my two girls and their journeys battling two diseases, TSC and FSGS. TSC being Tuberous Sclerosis Complex, or tumors that can grow in any major organ throughout your body, and FSGS being a form of kidney disease that causes damage to the glomeruli, which can lead to kidney disease, kidney failure, kidney transplant, or kidney dialysis, depending on the disease's progression. So if you're interested in either or, please hit that little subscribe button and hit the little bell so you can be notified on all of my latest videos. And please don't forget to hit the like button and comment below. Let me know what you think of today's video. And let's get started. Woo woo! Don't mind the frizz. It's pretty insane today here in Florida. It's either humid, raining, or really hot. There is no in between today, and the weather's been kind of crazy. And I'm trying to tame this mane, and it's been almost like impossible. Any chemical I put in here is my hair is like a mop, just sucking it up, and it's really. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying here. Anyway, so what I wanted to do really today is just express my gratitude and my thanks to all the amazing doctors that have truly gotten us to the point of where we are today. It wasn't overnight, right? It did take several visits. It did take several different doctors and trying to find the right person or the right doctor that complements our personalities, our just our struggles, and making sure that they understand what's going on and to build that confidence, right? Because you can go see a doctor, you can go visit your doctor, you can feel a little bit comfortable there day one, but then eventually it almost like fractures, right? Your relationship, because you don't feel comfortable, or you don't feel like they're giving you the right information, or you feel like they don't have that knowledge or expertise in the area that you're looking for. With me, the research was all about tuberous sclerosis complex. I needed to know that the doctor that I was visiting with my girls knew what they were talking about, or at least understood what the disease was and how complicated it was. Because when it comes to TSC, it's not just one doctor, it's several doctors that you have to go visit, and it has to be consistent, right? So kidney doctors, heart doctor, eye doctor, lung doctor. This is all hematology if you have SAGAs, because they specialize in medicines or medications like everolimus. And that's something that they have to focus on, right? Because with SAGAs, they're non-cancerous, but they're still tumors that can grow and they can cause a lot of damage, especially in the brain. So these are all things that we really have to focus on. And excuse me, my daughter's GIs too, right? So they both are seeing GIs. They're seeing like every kind of doctor there is, every specialist, surgeons. It's just a variation of a huge team that really needs to be driven in, understand what's going on, and have that information shared throughout all the different doctors. For example, yesterday we went to see our neurologist, my youngest daughter's neurologist, and when we went to see him, he's asking about all the other doctors and what has she done, has she had her blood work, and does she have her MRI? And I was explaining to him, yes, we had our MRI in June. We had our blood work done. Everything looked good. She had to get her urinalysis done to make sure that obviously her kidneys are still functioning good. Now at the end of September, we go see her kidney doctor, which is one of the most amazing kidney doctors out there. So here in Florida is Dr. Panzarino. She is amazing. So if you are looking for a really good child doctor or pediatric nephrologist. Dr. P is amazing, especially she's in the Tampa side. So, in case you are interested, our old or not old, our other kidney doctor or nephrologist recently retired, so she is now our go-to. But she was also there for Amber, so which is great. You know what I'm saying? So now we have now we have Dr. P again, so it goes full circles. Dr. Campos and Dr. P have been our team since day one, since we've been here, and they have been amazing. So I can't complain. And it's kind of like what I was trying to explain. Like, we've been here over 10 years in Florida, and a big part of the transitioning period, which was really, really scary for me because we had fabulous doctors in the Northeast. So when we ended up transferring out here, finding the right doctors was what my number one priority besides getting a place to live, right? So a lot of research, a lot of what I ended up doing was I don't only like do the Google reviews and the house. I don't do that because I don't think that that's all perspective, right? It's all about, if you go there, you have a bad experience, you're gonna ding the doctor. But also if you go there and you think this doctor's the most fabulous thing in the world, and it might not be for someone else like myself or another mother or parent. So it's really important for me to do research on like white papers, their history as far as their education. What do they have any issues with did they ever have any issues with their licensing? Were they ever sued? Were they ever? What is their focus on? What was their focus on when they were studying? Have they written any books? Have they written any? Just a little bit of everything. I'm a little bit obsessive when it comes to finding the right doctors, and it's not that I don't trust certain doctors. Is that I need to know that they understand what my girls have. A lot of times you'll go see a doctor, you could see a nephrologist, but they don't specialize in tuberous sclerosis complex, right? Or you can see a neurologist and they don't specialize in tuberous sclerosis complex. They can specialize in different things. So it's really, really important that they at least understand it. Because in the beginning, when I first started, we did have those instances where we met up with doctors that had no idea what tuberous sclerosis complex was, and they were there actually literally Googling it in front of us. So that scared the living crap out of me. So stuff like that was really scary. And especially when it came to dialysis, when my oldest, when obviously she was younger when she first started on dialysis, but the nurses there at TGH, which were, by the way, amazing, amazing, amazing nurses. I can't thank them enough for everything they did. I mean, they would come in on their on-call or whatever they needed to do to make sure that Amber got her dialysis when we were going through all the plasmapheresis stuff and when we were going through all the meningitis and everything. I mean, 24/7 checking on Amber, making sure she was okay, and they were just phenomenal. The nurses, Dr. P, Dr. Campbell, all of them, I mean, phenomenal team that really were there for my girls, especially specifically Amber, because she's the one that was going through dialysis. And that's what I'm talking about when it takes a village. Knowing that they were there when we were at our lowest meant the world to me. And I knew that in their hands, I can trust that she was going to be okay. Because on many occasions, Amber would drive herself to dialysis. Like, she was literally taking herself because I had to work and take care of Lonnie, and Troy had to work, and we were all doing whatever we could to just keep the house functioning. So Amber would literally drive herself there, and I knew that those nurses there specifically, especially her nurses, had it. And if there was any issues, they'd call me right away. If there was any problems, they'd let me know, text me, call me, email me. It didn't matter. So I knew that I had the right crew taking care of my girl. So when it came to doctors, I mean, my current doctor for Alani, which is her hematologist, she is amazing, Dr. Larkin. She is fabulous. So if you need a pediatric hematologist, that crew there in St. Joseph's and Tampa are also phenomenal. So these, when I say that if there is an issue, if there's something that is outside of the norm or something that I'm not too sure about or I'm a little nervous about, or I don't know if this is the right approach, she will tell me straight up, here's the information, Kathy, here's what you need to research, here's what you need to do. Do you have any questions? And she will answer every single one of my questions, every single one. And if she didn't know, she would research it, make sure speak to other doctors, a team of doctors, call me back, let me know what's going on, and work together with that team. I mean, she's just phenomenal. And that's when I say that you should, no matter what, when you are dealing with something so serious, especially when it comes to like something so severe like seizures and dialysis and whatever it is, any huge medical issue, you should be able to trust in your doctors, in your nurses. And if you do not feel like you can trust them, you have to look elsewhere. Don't stay with a doctor or a nurse or whatever it is. Any specialized treatment that you're getting, even if it's like therapy or whatever it is, if you do not feel comfortable with that person or that specialist, don't stay. Start looking elsewhere, because that's when it gets really, really bad, because then you start feeling like it's you. You're never going to feel better. You're always going to feel worse. It's just going to continue on. And then that's it. You're going to be miserable. That's why it's so critical that you find the right doctor and you find the right team that supports you and listens to you, sees you, understands you, and knows how to take care of you, or knows how to make you feel better, because that's their goal, right? Their goal is to make sure that you're feeling good, that you continue to feel better, right? So today, for example, like I've been going to my dad and mom's doctor's appointments with them. I went with them today. I went with my dad today. I went with my mom yesterday. Or and it was so critical for me to be there, because I feel like I have to be their support system, and I have to know that the people they're going to see or the doctors they're going to see are trustworthy. You get what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Because my mom's had knee surgery and she's been in pain forever. She just can't feel better, so I have to do research for her to get her the right knee doctor. And then with my dad, he's been struggling with sleeping, so he has to get a good sleep study, but he also has to lose some weight because he's just been feeling really bad. His blood pressure goes up and down, and when it goes up and down, because of that weight too, that he puts a lot of pressure on his heart, he's not getting enough sleep. So if he doesn't get enough sleep, he gets really exhausted, and he starts feeling like so miserable, and he's just out of it. So it's really important to get him and my mom the right doctors and the right support. And that goes for everybody, anybody out there that if you need someone that really wants to do the right thing, right? It's not only that they are a good doctor, they have all the great degrees, all the great licenses, everything looks phenomenal on their wall. They also have to be willing to listen to you and understand that you need that support, and that they're giving you the right advice to be able to function properly. So with us, it's really all about not only family, right? I have my parents, I have my sister, I have my husband, I have my oldest daughter now that helps with Delani because she's in a better place. But all of us in general, right? We have that support system, we have that team together. But having that next level of all the right doctors in place now, and it takes a while to establish that. It's not like, oh, it happened overnight, every doctor's great, everything went well, blah blah blah. No, we had like 3 different nephrologists, 3 different neurologists, so 4 different GIs, so it's not it didn't happen overnight. It took some time. But I'll tell you one thing, I'm a lot better at finding the right doctor now than I ever was before, because I definitely know what to look for. And in the beginning, it was all about all the prestigious licenses, all the prestigious degrees, all the prestigious just background and stuff like that. But now it's a lot more than that. Because when I sit down with this doctor, I have to be able to trust that you are making the right decisions for my daughter. And my daughters are my world. They are my world. If something happens and I find out that we could have done better, I blame myself. I blame myself because I chose that doctor. I chose to go there. I chose to take that next step or to take that route in order to get to where we want to get to, right? The ultimate goal of getting better, feeling better. So it's it really does take a village. It really does take an entire element of the right choices, not only the right choices, the right people to support you, the right groups to support you, the right doctors, the right medical crew when it comes to any type of disease. Choosing the right doctor is ultimately going to be the difference between feeling better or feeling worse. Yeah. So I guess with that, I say that I know that it's sometimes it's easier said than done, right? When you have the right resources and you have the right resources in place, it could be a lot easier. But I didn't sit there and say, "Oh, woe is me! I can't do this. I can't do that. I have to work. I have to do this." No, I had to do my research. I was working 10 hours a day easy, and when I was done, I was researching, because I knew that as soon as I moved, I had to get in to that department. Excuse me, not that department. I had to get them into their doctor visit immediately, because this is something that TSC you can't wait around for. You got to get your medication. You can't be off of your medication, no matter what. You need your medication for your seizures. You need your medication for your kidneys. You need your medication. This isn't like, oh, I could just stop and wait for a month or two to find the right doctor. No, this is no waiting here, guys. This is immediate. So it was constant. So yeah, a lot of trials and tribulations, but we have the ultimate team now. We have the right people in place. We have the right doctors in place. We have the right nurses in place. We're in a way better place. And I couldn't be more thankful. It does take a lot of work, guys. It does, man. It does. It's a struggle. But like I said, you're going to get there. You're going to get there. Don't give up. Don't give up. Because even on my worst day, my worst day, the last day of Amber's dialysis, one of the worst days, right? Or the 16th day of Amber's dialysis, the 12th seizure of my daughter, my youngest Amber. I mean, my youngest Alani. It was horrendous. I felt like the world was going to end. But I knew that I couldn't give up. You cannot give up. You can't. You got this. You got this. Life is going to get better for you. Because even in our darkest day or our darkest hour, the light will shine through. Keep your head up. Okay, guys, I hope this video finds you well, and I hope it adds value to you in your life, because I think that it's really important to kind of share my struggles with everything, and with our with the girls and everything, because it's so important, especially if you're battling something like TSC, because you feel like you're alone sometimes. I just want to make sure that you know you're not alone. You're not alone. I see you, I hear you, I am here, and I understand. I've been there. I've been at my worst. But I never gave up, and I don't ever give up. Don't. You got this. All right, guys, thank you again for taking the time out to check out my video. Please don't forget to subscribe. I am on my way to 10,000 subscribers by the end of 2025, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. I 100% do. Thank you again, and please don't forget to focus through and evolve. Ciao.